So, let me see. Fuck. I don't know what today's date is. 29th of April. Yeah. We're almost into May. And, this thing with the masks is wearing me out. Because I'm just about, I don't wear them anymore. And actually, the people that have been strongest, my biggest inspirations have been Tracy and Patricia Shore, because they never wear them. Especially Patricia, she just ignores it. Well, and now everybody's coming out saying, and you got some states that, like, you could indoor dine here with your mask off, but I have had to go into this one place and pick up a food order. And literally 5 feet away, there's somebody that's eating, 2 people eating, they look disgusting with their, just eating. And I gotta wear one while I'm waiting for a pickup order in line. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't give a shit now if it makes sense to everybody else. If it doesn't make sense to me, fuck it, I ain't doing it. Going to be 62 in July, and I'll be goddamn if I'm doing some kind of stupid shit just because it pleases people. I wasn't worried about following the rules all the times I went to prison. Why the fuck would I start now? But the other thing is, too, is that, like, now I just play with people. Because the thing about comedy, doing stand-up comedy, is you better be able to conquer adversity in a moment-to-moment word war. Because if you can't, you're going to lose in a heckling battle. Well, the thing is, though, that, like, in the past, I have been known to get pissed at what hecklers say. I'll whip them at their own game. But I just get pissed anyway, and then I sleeve the mic into the stand, jump off the stage, and try to fucking rip their throats out. And they go, oh, yeah, it's not, you're not supposed to do that. You know what? A lot of people aren't supposed to do a lot of things. But fuck it, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want now. Well, there's this school of thought that people, like, now they don't even question the why. They've let go of all these standards, but yet they're holding on to this practice. And they're gonna, some of them, even if everybody else stops, they're still gonna hold on to it. Fuck all that. Well, economic natural selection should pull them out, but it's just weird to me how, when I've got the dollar, and it's, here's an example. Back when I was younger, and we didn't make as much because I didn't do carpentry and all this. I was cooking in restaurants and stuff. So you get paid, and you get Friday or whatever. And, it's not a lot, but a lot of things were a lot cheaper. And so you go, I was pretty responsible. I tried to pay my bills or whatever, but especially in the food service industry. Oh, listen to shithead O'Connor. Well, anyway, it was always, the customer's always right, no matter what. Now, not only is the customer never right, but these pseudo-scientific failure fucking losers that are working at a sandwich making shop telling me about the biology of cellular fucking microbiology. Are you kidding? And everybody just does it like a reflex now. Yes. Hey, motherfuckers, take it off. Enough is enough. It's been over a year now. And what really makes me mad is that they've ingrained little children into that is the first thing they'll grab in their getting ready to go out with mom's thing. So, before you put your little naked kid running around with a mask on and nothing else, looking for his clothes. Really? Given the fact that it absolutely, I don't know what kind of fact checkers. Here's about a fact check. They check, and if they find facts in there, they fact check it. Who the fuck says that wearing a mask does not inhibit breathing? That is the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard. If you put any obstruction in front of anything, it will inhibit passage of everything back and forth through that obstruction. Maybe it'll make through, but it still inhibits it. Here's what they did. Why is California cases dropping to an all-time state? Oh, let me see. Because they're not testing anymore? And by the way, on that testing, we sure heard a lot about case positivity, blah, blah, blah. All this made-up pseudoscience bullshit jargon that Fauci and his crew of clowns fucking cooked up, and all his fact-checking fuckhead social media faggot pieces of shit. But those words don't mean anything. They're oxymorons. Social distancing, that's two words that mean exactly the opposite. Or how about, oh man, there's a ton of them. Anyway, they pulled out of the tiny little fucking cells, but if you were to expand those cells, the DNA chain is fucking long. And so they found one side that's got the little spoke sticking out, and it does, they don't even know what the fuck it does. They think it's useless DNA or something. Everybody has it. They weren't they weren't lying about positives. Everybody was positive for this gene sequence. That has nothing to do with being sick. Oh, why were they in the hospital for being sick? Because the flu, which magically disappeared last year, they get the flu, they go in, they want to call it this other thing, though, has nothing to do with it, and then they write it off to COVID. That's the thing. They weren't cheating on positive tests. They were cheating on the negatives, of which you heard very little about. Tracy made the statement. What is a mask? The first step in a uniform. I went up to Subway tonight, and I was talking to the old man for a while. We talk, and then someone comes up, and this happens a lot. They whisper in their ear. As someone, a customer or someone else. And then the person talking to me will ask me about my mask. As if I don't see that communication and where it came from and what little bitch-made punk motherfucker gives a fuck whether I'm wearing a mask. I see it. I do see that. So he does, and I tell him, oh no, we don't have to anymore. The president said yesterday we don't have to wear a mask. And he goes, no, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I go, I got a medical condition. He goes, what's that? I go, you're not really allowed to ask me, but actually it's a mental health condition. When I wear a mask, I want to go on a mass stabbing rage. So they said, don't wear one. What do you think? The guy's like looking at me like, but you know what? Fuck all the dumb shit. Look at what they're doing. I can say any kind of crude shit I want. It doesn't even begin to compare to the amount of damage that's been inflicted. You're going to grow up with a whole fucking couple of years full of people that reflexively grab for a fucking mask. And that is wrong. If anything, we should be taking clothes off and growing back the fur, because all we are is fucking big monkeys with alien brains. We're no better. We're definitely worse, because all the rest of the animals are like damn, we kept our population down, but you motherfuckers still let everybody into the party and they just ate all the shit. I gotta go eat. Bye.